Hello everyone. So for today's video, I'm kind of excited. Well, this is the look, but I'm kind of excited to share with you guys what I did because this is my first time, and I know I'm kind of like late into the game of a lot of stuff, but this is the first time I've ever used ColourPop, the Super Shock Shadow formulas. So I actually went on their website recently and I bought a couple of their shades. I didn't know which ones to get specifically, so what I ended up doing was getting like the quads. So one of the quads that I bought is where the lights is, and this is in collaboration with Kathleen, and I really like Kathleen, and I thought that the shades in here were I want to say like coppery neutral tone kind of shades, and I feel like that looks like just good with me because my hair is like black brown, and then my eyes are also pretty dark as well, so I felt like those colors just kind of go well with my just what I naturally have. So I decided to tap into those colors. This is the first time I've ever used this formula before, but from what I've heard from my friends and other people who have used ColourPop shadows or the Super Shocks, is that it's more of a creamy formula that you have to go into with your fingers because the brush does not pick it up as well, and I have to agree with that. I mean, I didn't use a brush for this, but once you just tap into the pot, you just melt into it a little bit. So definitely have to use your fingers for it. So yeah, I'm just gonna go and take you into what I did. So yeah, I hope you like the video. So off camera I did my face and everything already. Had a movie toner, Oliverier's skin serum, I think, or essence, and then I used the Supergoop mineral sunscreen, and then I used my Il Makiage BFF concealer for my under eyes, and also kind of like a primer on my eyelid. So I always curl my lashes before I put on the eyeshadows, just because I feel like I need to curl it before and after, or before I put on eyeshadow, after eyeshadow, before application, just because I feel like it droops down a little bit somewhere in the process. I don't know, gravity. I went into Glow just to create a very neutral color on my eyelid. I already used the BFF concealer to kind of do that, but I felt like I just needed a color to kind of wash everything off again. So that's the color I use. This is a really nice color for under the eyebrows as well, if you're trying to highlight that little like that little bone that sticks out over there, but I didn't do that. I just left my eyebrows how it is, and then afterwards I went into the kind of like a golden color. This is, oh, the name is actually Kathleen Lights. That's what I use for all over my base, because it's a very nice golden color that I love for the summertime. And then there was another color in the quad called Blaze that was just more on the brown copper side with the golden specks in it, or the golden glitter in it. That one I felt like was just a little too dark for what I was trying to go for today, so I opted out of using that. But after I applied Kathleen Lights all over my eyes, I don't know why, I feel like that's really weird to say, but after I applied Kathleen Lights all over my eyes, I went into Cornelia's for the outer side and also a little bit at the top, just to give contour. But yeah, that's a very simple look. I'm gonna go into the actual formula of these eyeshadows just because that's all I did, but I really really like it. It kind of feels like when Maybelline came out with the what are those called, like the pots with the very creamy formula, and then when you put it on and change it to a powder, it kind of reminds me of, is it the eyeshadow pots? I don't really remember what they're called, but I remember when those came out, those were really popular because the formula was really nice to work with. This is the same thing. Once you go into it, it's so smooth, and you can actually like feel like you just dipped your like finger in like butter a little bit, and then when you apply it on, the pigment is so good. It's creamy, but it goes where you need it to go, and it's very easy to blend with your fingers. Like I said, I haven't used a brush with these, but I normally do use fingers to apply my eyeshadows anyways, but with this formula I really feel like using your fingers will be a lot better if you're going for a more like opaque look. If you're trying to wash it down a little bit and not air it out, but like, is it raining or is it not? But if you're trying to wash it off a little bit, the color, I think a brush would be a lot better because I feel like it doesn't pick up too much of the shade. And then also when you apply it, I feel like it just doesn't apply as thick as your fingers. But yeah, overall, I'm like kind of digging these. And then off camera, I also did my eyebrows. I just used my e.l.f. eyebrow definer pencil in brunette. And then I went into my Anastasia clear brow gel to clean it up. And then for my lips, I'm just using Wet n Wild. This is the Color Icon lip gloss in the shade Featherless. But that's just what I have on my lips. I didn't want to put on my eyes aren't too bold, but I'm really going for like not a bright ass kind of look today. So I kind of went in just with a gloss, and my lips were feeling kind of dry, so that's what I did. But yeah, hope you guys like this video.